You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian Balls.
What's going on, NASCAR Diecast collectors and Diecast reviewers on YouTube? This is Original Big Bri here, and welcome back to another Wave 9 NASCAR Authentics Diecast review of 2018 on my YouTube channel. Today we're reviewing one of the final rides for Jimmie Johnson and his Lowe sponsorship, and it's going to be on Jimmie Johnson's 2018 Lowe's Patriotic, as I also might have to say his final Patriotic car for the Lowe's scheme for Hendrick Motorsports in this Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. So a fantastic looking car. I mean, I'm glad they changed the paint scheme for this year, and I'll actually give you guys a little backstory about the origin of this paint scheme, because thanks to the Lowe's Racing YouTube channel, I was able to find out more information about this paint scheme and who created this wonderful design. But as you guys take a look, there's the back of the box if you guys want to take a look at that. I actually did collect every single one of these cars, including the liquid color Casey Kane chase piece. So stay tuned for that review, because I know a lot of people will go crazy over those chase piece cars. But with that in mind, let's go ahead and unbox this car and let's take a closer look at the Jimmie Johnson Patriotic car. Alrighty guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and before we get things started on this diecast review of the final Patriotic car for Lowe's and Jimmie Johnson, let's go and take a look at the little accessory that comes with this. It is the famous rectangular magnets that we usually get for NASCAR Authentics. It does not have that metallic blue, but it is what it is though, but still pretty cool. I mean, the blue is a little dull on this magnet, but who really cares? Just a magnet, but pretty nice. I do love the little shooting stars that we got on this. Really nice. I mean, we're getting to more of that very soon, but definitely a nice little display item if you want to display this car in your guys' collection, especially if you're a big Jimmie Johnson fan. But man, what a beautiful looking car. I mean, easily probably my favorite Patriotic car that we have for this year. I mean, God, this car really does look nice. I mean, the Jimmie Johnson Power Pride cars always look nice, even though this car is not really called the Power Pride, but you guys know what I mean. I mean, that's an old term that a lot of old NASCAR fans remember when these were called the Power Pride cars, but now they're just called the Patriotic cars for Jimmie Johnson. But man, really nice. The metallic blue, the white rims, the yellow splitter. This car is literally like a shooting star. And that's the main theme of this paint scheme right here. He also, as you guys might already know, Jimmie Johnson always drives these Lowe's Patriotic cars at the Charlotte race for the Coca-Cola 600 every year, as far as I know. So pretty cool. While his teammates usually run, I think all of his teammates this year ran Patriotic cars, so pretty cool. But this is probably my favorite. My least favorite Patriotic car, I don't know, it probably has to be William Byron's, because it literally just looks the same as his regular Liberty University car. But hey, let's get a closer look on all these details, guys. We got a nice bright yellow splitter, which I believe I just got a paint chip on this, because I did not see a paint chip when I had it in the box. So that's a problem I usually have with these yellow splitters a lot lately. So there goes another one to the collection, but really nice. I mean, we've got the shooting stars right there on the front panels. Really nice. You guys can't really see it, but if you guys look pretty closely, or if you guys have a flashlight or have your flash on, this is a metallic blue, so that's really nice. But and of course, we do have the name banners as well. It's supposed to have like Sergeant Phillips IV on there. Speak of the devil, guys, that's something I got to talk about on this car. So a lot of you guys probably wonder what, you guys might have not known this already, but I just recently found this out thanks to the Lowe's Racing YouTube channel. Yeah, they have their own YouTube channel, but don't know how long that's going to last long, because you guys know Lowe's is no longer in NASCAR anymore since the off season. But let me show you guys a 360 view of this car. This car was actually made by, I believe, the mother of the son. Her son's name was on this car. Unfortunately, he was killed in May. So pretty cool. I mean, pretty unfortunate that happened. But the person who made this was actually the mother of the soldier, of this particular soldier, which was, I believe, her name was Sherry Phillips, if I'm not mistaken. And what's actually really cool is that she doesn't live too far where I am. She actually works at the Auburn in Lowe's, Auburn, New York. A lot of you guys might know that, might know that I live around the Syracuse area. So, so pretty cool that we actually got someone very close and very local to come up with this paint scheme. And she just thought about, stars, how this card, it should be represented like a shooting star, and this is was her interpretation of it. And stars look a little wonky on the diecast, but still look really nice. But I love how they, I really love how they how she put a lot of effort into this paint scheme, guys. I mean, I'm glad we got something a little more different compared to the last 2 years. Last year's I didn't really mind. It was better than the 2016 version, which, if you guys haven't seen the review of last year's car, feel free to stick around, because I will bring that car up for the comparison, just to let you guys know, since I always do that on my diecast reviews. But we got the NASCAR Salutes logo, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, the one thing I really love about this car is they have the white rims, which look really nice. See, we got the Support Our Troops decals right there. It looks like it just cut off where the Goodyear Eagle is, or that's just another Goodyear imprint on there. So that's pretty cool that they added those little details for a diecast. That's $5. Even though we don't have the name banners, but it is what it is. I mean, something that's traditional for NASCAR Authentics. Oh my god, we even got a paint chip on the bottom as well. But I think the only thing that would make this car look even better, since they actually brought the yellow splitter. I mean, most of the Henner cars and Henner Motorsports and Junior Motorsports cars usually have a yellow splitter, but the yellow splitter doesn't really go right with this team. Now, I would not mind this yellow splitter if they added the yellow numbers. Oh my god, could you guys imagine if they add the yellow 48 numbers on this car? Oh, it'd be beautiful. Some people might think it'd be wonky, but for any classic Jimmie Johnson fans out there, oh my god, this would just be the icing on the cake for this car. But yeah, I just really love this car, man. I mean, especially if you guys love that famous Lowe's blue. Just, man, they really incorporated this into such a beautiful, great looking diecast. I'm sure the 124 even looks great as well. So now, further ado, let's go ahead and start the diecast comparison, which is the car from last year, which is the 2017 variant. As you guys also know, we do not have the name banners on that as well, but does not have a paint chip. But you can clearly see that they went for something a little more different. It's not as, I mean, it's still got that metallic blue, but it's not as noticeable as the 2018 variant, but still really nice. Of course, the Chevrolet Camaro body, of course, looks so much more sexier than previous year. As we go on to the other side, it looks like we do have the colors definitely have changed up in quite a variety. I mean, last year we had this, it was basically the same exact scheme as the Lowe's and the Cobalt Tool scheme. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that we didn't even got a Cobalt Tool scheme for this year because of the Lowe's for Pros car kind of took that over as well. Man, tough year to be a Johnson fan, especially for the diecast. But man, we're gonna get a lot of cool diecasts coming out very soon. It looks like we also had some, we're missing the red lettering that was also on last year's car, but they just went with white, which looks a little bit more better. I mean, last year's, you couldn't really read that. It kind of looks gibberish, but you can kind of still see it where the lettering is, but still really nice regardless. Of course, the white number looks a lot more better than the red number. I mean, I get what they were trying to go for, but man, that white number just looks so much better compared to the red. But and of course the white rims, I mean, heck, you can't go wrong with the white rims. The back still looks pretty much almost the same. I mean, just a little bit different. Of course, you got the different body molds with the SS and the Camaro. And basically just the colors are pretty inverted. You see right there, they still got the Lowe's military discount. I'm glad that they do that. I mean, there should be a lot more companies out there that, you know, should offer military discounts, especially for, you know, all the veterans out there. And so, pretty cool. But, yeah, pretty nice. I think also Home Depot also does military discount as well, so that's really cool. But, too bad we're not going to see. It's pretty odd that we now got both Lowe's and Home Depot are no longer in NASCAR, and those were like pretty big sponsors back in the day. But feel free to comment below, as I got a little sidetracked right there about the military discount. But this diecast review, of course, is going to go out to all the I probably should upload this video during Veterans Day, but I didn't got this car in time. So consider this a great diecast review dedicated to all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. I mean, this diecast goes out to everybody out there, especially any family members out there who are who are supporters or have family members who are a veteran. So just want to say that real quick. Also, shout out to any Jimmie Johnson fans out there who are watching this, including Ian Nation, Ian Perez, and also my good friend Brandon. Those guys are really hardcore Jimmie Johnson fans, and it would be cool if I do actually review one of those guys very soon. But heck, we're probably gonna get a lot more Jimmie Johnson cars in these next diecast authentic reviews. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR Authentics diecast review of Jimmie Johnson's Lowe's Patriotic 2018 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews, then feel free to hit that subscribe button and make sure to comment, like, and do whatever you can to support this channel. And I will catch you guys on another NASCAR Authentics Wave 9 diecast review.